Look, by John, you read the title of the video, alright? This is probably going to be one of my most honest videos. Here's the deal. I need your help, right? There's this question that I've been trying to figure out as of lately. And it's basically this. Are my daily uploads... And hold up, before I ask this question, right? You can take something out of this as well, because this is kind of the in the moment contemplation that I usually do off camera that I'm now doing on camera. So one, I'm recording this because, well, it'll help you see the way that I think, and maybe that might be useful to you. But it also helps you show that I'm not the one that knows all the answers to everything like everybody claims they do in self-improvement. You know, it's very nice to be able to go to someone and think that they have all the answers, but the thing is, not everyone, first of all, has all the answers, and we know that. But not everyone is also right all the time. But you know, all we can really strive to do is try, because even though intention is not enough, you need like a combination of intention and, I guess, what would you say, trying to talk about the right things to make a difference and help someone, you know? Anyways, point of this video is a question that I have, the question that I'm contemplating, and it has a lot to do, and I want y'all to be honest with me on this, right? I want y'all to comment down below. I want someone to be honest with me, I guess. But I feel as if my daily uploads, or maybe it's just in my head, I can't tell if my daily uploads are, how would I say this, providing any sort of value. Okay, and here are the reasons why. Here are the conflicting thoughts. Here's the cognitive dissonance, all right? So basically, I'm thinking that if I upload a video every day, that means no matter what, I think, like, I just know I can become successful, right? But the thing is, I don't want that to take away from the quality of my content or what it is that I talk about, because I think the more I post, the more it takes away from my quality. Like, you know, the casual saying of like increase in quality will lower like the quantity, and vice versa. You know what I mean? But then again, there's another thought that conflicts in my mind and says, you know, no, you should actually be posting daily, because it's almost like a discipline exercise. It's almost as if, you know, you told yourself that one video a day means success. But it's like, does that really define success for me? And then there's another thing of, I have to constantly remind myself while I'm doing this, which isn't the issue. It's more so that I feel as if this slowly almost feels as if it's becoming a chore. Like for me, and sometimes it will, right? And it's hard to distinguish between the two. Is something becoming a chore, or are you being tested, right? Are you being tested to see if you can keep this thing up even when you don't feel like doing it? And yeah, and it's just really, really hard to tell the difference. So the reason I'm also asking you for the help is like, okay, then why are you asking me, Shay? It's like, well, you can help me gain an understanding of whether or not what you watch on my channel provides you value. Because again, listen, understand this. I'm not here to try gaining like a load of subscribers or load of views and things like that. Like, that's just going to happen whether I like it or not, right? So you got to tell me. I want to be able to make I want to be able to reframe at least one person's mind. Like, that's my goal, even if it's my own, even if it's like an archive or a relic that's on the internet. Like, I just want to have this there just for the sake of, like, have this information here, out here on YouTube, just for the sake of it being out of my conscious, for the sake of being there for me, for the sake of having somewhere as like an output, but also having like a creative output, but also having something that I could discipline myself on. So it's just a whole lot of things for me, YouTube right now. But I don't know if it's becoming more of a chore, or if I'm not, or if I'm like giving in too soon to the lack of discipline, I guess, and me just not wanting to do it. And that's why I'm like, all right, I'll ask y'all, am I providing enough value? And I'd like some brutal honesty. If I'd rather do more good posting twice or once a week than I do every day, then so be it. Like, it is what it is, right? Because I really want to know, because I genuinely think the quality of my videos would be significantly upped if I made less content, because I'd have more time to do, I'd have more time to spend on those videos. But then also becomes the question, it's like, well, you probably have a lot more time, you're just not using it. And you're probably right, to be honest. I'm on vacation right now, I'm in Pakistan, so it's kind of hard for me to do a lot of things here. But as soon as I'm back in the US, I'm going to be taking, like, that is going to be the time where I have all the actual resources that I could use to my advantage, and it'll be the hardest time to balance out YouTube, and that's where I think I'm going to grow the most. But I don't want to just post daily and make it seem like a chore, I want to actually have some sort of substance to what it is that I'm saying, and say it in a way that maybe makes sense. I'm also trying to take more of the criticism, like the like, what is it, like the way in which you separate videos. What are those called again? Timestamps. Yeah, I'm trying to do that as well. I should need to learn that. But yeah, I don't think I answered the previous question though. The question was like, what are you doing with all the other time, right? It's like, you have to realize I'm also on self-improvement, right? And I'm trying to learn more too. So I don't want to be giving out everything that I'm saying and then not implement it myself. You feel me? Like, I want to be implementing it, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? And so that requires me to learn more than I am, spending time on here trying to make videos. And I think I just want to learn at more of a rapid pace than it is that I want to post videos. But I don't know. Like, for me, I'm honestly indifferent if this is more of like a lack of discipline and like something in my mind telling me to like give in. Then again, I'd want you to be honest, because that's what we do in the brotherhood, right? But if it's something that isn't providing you as much value and I'm doing it daily, then it doesn't benefit me in terms of time, right? Nor does it benefit you in terms of time and the value that you're getting out of my videos. So if you'd want them to be better and me post less, then yeah, sure. Or maybe you think that why can't they both be better and you post as frequently as possible? Well, you'd be right as well. I'm not even going to BS around that. But I just feel like I will get to a point, no matter what I do, is like, the quality of my videos will pale in comparison to the videos that I can make that will be like 1, 2, or 3 videos per week, or anything less than this. But it's not like I'm opposed to bettering the quality of all the other, like, these daily videos that I make, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess I'm just making this video as a way of letting y'all know, like, hey, look, some of us need, in order to be great leaders, we need to be able to listen, to who it is that we're trying to lead, and then at the same time, you know, you can't just be doing your own thing all the time. You got to be able to listen, see what it is that, you know, you want, and have a bit of a negotiation from the other side as well, to make sure you're fulfilling what it is that you're out to fulfill. So in my case, it'd be like giving out the most of the wisdom that I've learned, you know, and so I want to do that in a manner that helps make the most sense for y'all, and I don't want to take that away, and I don't want to like waste your time in any way either. So, you know, and it's to say like, you can ask for help. I know sometimes all of us have the tendency to want to think that like you'd burden other people by asking them for help, but bro, like at the end of the day, we're all human, you know. So help someone out here and there, and yeah, you don't have to act as if, you know, again, you're burdening someone, or that you have to go through it alone just to get through it alone, or else you're not like worthy. Because I know I've had thoughts like that before. It's like, if I can't get through this on my own, that means I'm just like incompetent. So like I need to get through this on my own, or else like I won't be able to face. And maybe that's true to some extent, but I don't know to what extent it's true. So I'm just like, well, I've come to a point where, for me in this specific scenario, I'm just like, look, for what it is that I'm trying to do, which is trying to provide some sort of value to you through the wisdom that I have learned throughout my years. Not that I've lived that long, or I'm some sort of like guru, you know, I'm saying that some like wise old man. I'm just a guy who's living his life, who's learned a few things, you know. I'm just saying, look, like, I need help sometimes too. I'm a human being, you know. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of when you're on the internet and you see all these people that, you know, it seems all perfect and shit, and their life is going great, and no one can tell them anything else. But that's the reality. But yeah, that's pretty much all that was on my mind. Peace. Take it easy. Let me know, by the way, in the comments, alright?